We have one last problem left, problem number 9, and I would like to challenge you to try this one on your own. Do all of the same steps that we just did in number 8, including checking to see if you need to insert zeros, setting up and completing your synthetic division, and then use the new polynomial, and big hint here, you're going to use Xbox method after that. One more hint is before you use the Xbox method, don't forget to look for a GCF, a greatest common factor, in that new polynomial. Come back here and see how you did. Let's see how you did. So first thing with synthetic division is that we need to recognize that if we see a -2 here, we put a +2 as our house number. I have 3, 2, 1, and none as far as exponents go, so I don't need to add any zeros, and I can simply write my coefficients across. Now I'm going to start my synthetic division. 6 comes down and multiplies by 2 to give me 12 that I write up and to the right. 8 plus 12 is 20. Go again. 20 times 2, up and to the right, 40. -34 plus 40 is 6. One more time. 6 times 2, remember we are always multiplying by the house number, by the K value. And we write the 12 here. -12 plus 12 is that 0 we are expecting. We identify it as our remainder, followed by constant x and x squared. Now we're ready to recombine our coefficients with our variables and exponents and write our new polynomial. The x minus 2 becomes our first factor, and so we have a partially factored polynomial here with 6x squared, 20x, and 6. So we are about to look at factoring this, and the first thing I need to do in order to factor is pull out a GCF because I have one, 2. So 2 is going to be out here as a monomial factor. X minus 2 will be another factor. It's linear, so I'm done with that. But I need to deal with this, and by now you should be pretty familiar with the fact that that is a quadratic. So we're going to use Xbox. I want factors of 9 because remember it's a times c. This time my a value isn't a 1, it's a 3. So be careful with that. 3 times 3 gives me this top number of 9. 10 goes in the bottom. Do a little t-chart if you need it. You might not need it for this one. It's kind of small. But my factors are 9 and 1. Everything is positive. I rewrite all of my pieces here, my first and last terms from my original, and my broken up x terms here. And so taking GCFs across and down, I'm going to get x3, 3x down this way, and just a 1. There's not really anything in common here. So finally, I rewrite my polynomial, 2 out in front, that GCF, x minus 2 that was linear, and now I have these two linear terms as well, so I know that I am finished. Everything is linear or a monomial.